move. You know what I'm saying? Where we at?
Verse 27.
You gotta read the Hebrew, right?
Kind of concept.
All right. Start. Uh, yeah. Go ahead. Start the Hebrew. Matter of fact, yeah. Go ahead. Start it. We're gonna bring Cheyenne after you.
Kind of
Get
con.
these next.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 30, verse 27. What ya, what ya amor? Alia,
Alia.
Alia,
Mm-hmm.
Laban,
Mm-hmm.
am, am, uh,
Um.
am,
Nah.
Naam, Mataza Ataya,
What's Athia?
Mataza Atia,
Nah.
Kana, Kana,
Khana.
Kana, Ma'ayan,
Ba'ayanika. Ba.
Ma'ayan,
Ba.
Slakia, Ba,
Ba'ayanika.
Ba'ayan Yaka,
Uh-huh.
Nak, Naka, Nakash, Daya, Nakasha,
Nakash.
Nakashai, Dia,
Nakashtaya.
Nakash, Dia. What, what ya, what ya bar,
Waya Baraknaya.
what ya barak,
Naya.
Naya, Yahweh,
Gal.
Ma, Magal,
Bagal.
Bagal, Ya,
Laka.
Laka, Bagal, Laka. Verse 28. What, what ya, what ya amar,
Mhm.
Naquab,
Nakoba.
Naquaba,
Mhm.
Shak, Shakarak, Shakarak, Al, Alai,
Alia.
Alia, Alia, Wa'at, Thun, Na,
Wa Athnaya. Wa
Wa'ath,
Athna.
Wa'an,
Wa
Wa'ath,
Athnaha.
Naha. Verse 29. Waya Amor, Waya Amor,
Mhm.
Alia, Aliwa,
Mhm.
Ata,
Mhm.
Yad, Yadai,
Yada Aitha.
Yad Aita, Ata,
Mhm.
Ashar,
Mhm.
Abad, Te Yak,
Mhm.
Wa'at, Wa'ata,
Mhm.
Ashar, Haya, Haya, Maquad, Maquan,
Makwana. Makwanaka.
Maquana,
Dua. 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 Keep going. Keep
Maquad,
going.
Maquad Naka, Atan, Atanya, Ata, Atia,
Mhm. 30.
Salakia. Verse 30. Kaya, Ma'ait, Ma'ait,
Aitha.
Ma'ait,
Aitha.
Ma'aita, Ashar,
Mhm.
Haya,
Mhm.
La, Laka,
Mhm.
Lapanya,
Mhm.
Waya, Parataza,
Mhm.
Waya Parataza,
Mhm.
La, La, Larab,
Mhm.
Waya Bar, Waya Barak,
Mhm.
Yahweh,
Mhm.
Atha,
Aska.
Athka, La, La Regalia,
Mm-hmm.
Wa Aitha,
Mm-hmm.
Matar, Mataya,
Matthew.
Mat, Maitia, I, Aisha, I,
Asha.
Ashar,
Come on.
Gama,
It's gonna be gum. It's like
Ga-
gum.
Gam, An, Kanya, Anakia,
Mm-hmm.
Laba, Ya, Thaya,
Abayathia.
Laba, Laba, Yatia. Verse 31. Wayat, Wayat, Wayamor, Ma'a, Athan, Laka, Waya Amor,
Mm-hmm.
Yaqub,
Mm-hmm.
La'a, Tat, Tatan,
Mm-hmm.
Laya, Ma'a, Ma,
Awama.
Wa'a, Wama, Ma'am, the Aisha,
Dash.
the Aisha, Laya, had, had, had bar,
Mm-hmm.
has a, has a ha,
Azza.
Hazah, Ashawaba, Ashawaba, Ara, Ara, Araya,
Aria.
Araya,
Arai. Araya.
Araya,
Mm-hmm.
Taza, Taza Anka,
Taza and Anaka.
Taza Anaka, Ashamor,
Ashamor.
Ashamaria,
No, Ashamor.
I
That's the
just
last
like it, Ashamor. Verse 32,
It's the last
Ayab, Ayamor,
one. Oh, you got one more after that.
kind of,
33.
Bakar, Bakar,
Call.
Bakar, Taza An, Taza Nak, Taza Nak, Taza
Taza.
Anak,
Taza Anak.
Taza Anak,
Excuse me. Yeah, Taza Anak.
Taza Nak,
Taza Anak.
Taza Anak,
Mm-hmm.
Haya, Hayawam,
Mm-hmm.
Qatar,
Mm-mm.
Hata, Hatar,
Mm-mm.
Hatar,
Mm-mm.
Hasar,
Mm-hmm.
Ha,
Masha.
Masham, Kal, Shah, Naquad, Watal, Ah, Watal,
Mm-hmm.
Wakal,
Mm-hmm.
Shah, Shah,
Mm-hmm.
Kawam, Hawam,
Mm-hmm.
Baka, Bakashab,
Bakashabia.
Bakashabyam, Wata, Lawan, one,
Wanaquad.
one,
Wanaquad.
one a quad, but Izium, but Izi, Yawam, Yum, but Iz, Ba'izayum, Yahweh, Shak, Shak, Salaki, Wahaya, Yah, Shakarya.
One more.
Verse 33. What I, the, what I the,
I ain't nothing.
what, Salaki, what I night the, bun, Salaki, but yeah, Tazad Quataya,
Tazadak
Salaki, Tazadak,
Thea.
Kia,
Tazadak Thea.
Tazadak, the, ma, ba,
Bayou.
Baya, Bayawam, Maquar,
Makar.
Makar, Kaya, the double wa, al,
Kyle.
al, Shakar, Shakarium, Lapun yak,
La
call,
La Pan La Pagnac Pan La Pagnica.
Lapunyaka, call, Ashar, Ayan Nawa,
Ayananawa.
Ayanai Nawa, Naquad, Watal, 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 Wa'a, Ba'i, Ba'izium, Waka, Wakawam, Baka, Baka Shab,
Bakashabium.
Baka Shabium, Gun, Wab, Gun Wab,
Ganawab.
Gunawab, Hawa'a, Athaya,
Athia.
Athia.
All right, in English.
Kind. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 30, verse 27. And Laban said unto him, I pray thee, if I have found favor in thine eyes, tarry, for I have learned by experience that the Lord has blessed me for thy sake.
Now look, this brother say, this brother say, look, now this is Laban, this is uncle. Laban say, please, if 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 you appreciate me in your own eyes, hold it down for a little bit because I understand that the Lord is with you.
Right.
You understand me? That's basically what he's saying. You feel me? And this is something that it's something that people in the world see when they see us. You know what I'm saying? When they realize when they really, you know what I'm saying, let go of that Christian um a Christian rebellious spirit, you know what I'm saying? It's just realize, you know what I'm saying, what we about and what we here for. Then boys start being like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've had brothers in the world tell me like, hey man, I know, I know the Lord with you because stuff you saying, you be bringing like I be listening to you because you be saying some true shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you be saying some stuff that's real. You know what I'm saying? I like, and that's kind of what what I'm saying, so to speak. That's kind of what what I'm saying. Laban's going there, but Laban is really talking about how he know the Lord with him because he been blessed because he been in His presence. You know what I'm saying? Because he been working for Laban. Laban has been blessed because of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Laban has had, and when I say blessed, I'm talking about what Christians think blessed is. He been winning off of the brother being with him because the Lord is with that brother. You know what I'm saying? The Lord works. The Lord is with with Jacob and everything he do. You know what I'm saying? Which is how Laban is winning. Which is why Laban, who the Lord is not with, Laban, I mean, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, You feel me? The Lord is definitely with Jacob. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron sees that, and LeBron sees that not just because of how he walks and how he talks, but because he is gaining off of this brother, and he don't want to lose that game. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Kind of come. Verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, appoint me thy wages, and I will give it.
So basically, right there, he's saying like, man, give me the price. You know what I'm saying? Whatever gonna keep you here, give me the price, and I'm gonna give it to you. Whatever it takes. Keep going.
Kind of come. Verse 29. And he said unto him, thou knowest how I served thee, and how thy cattle was with me.
Mm.
Verse 30.
Hold up, hold up.
Kind of
Uh-huh.
Lakia, what he's saying, right? What Jacob's saying is, you know what I done did, and you saw how your cattle done grew from the things
Saying.
that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
You see your riches.
Right.
You are it's nothing that I really want from you. You see what I done did. Let me go. Just let me
Mm-hmm.
go. You see what I done done. You know,
Right.
and much like how we are in this kingdom right now, how our oppressors see how they done grown because of us. You know, we still have yet to been let go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he's basically saying the same thing.
Right. 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 You see the work that we do. You know what I'm saying? Issachar. You see the work Issachar do. However, they still putting Issachar in cages to this day,
All right.
hunting them down at the very place where they have given them money. They hunt them down at. You understand me? The excuse me, the oppressor is the devil, as the Bible speaks of.
Right.
You understand me? Until you understand that, you'll never understand how to get over the oppression. You feel me? We got brothers out here, brothers who in the world think that they have conquered oppression because in their own little bubble, they have happened to convince themselves that they are not being oppressed. Well, sir, got news for you. You are still being oppressed because your people are being oppressed.
Right.
And until you realize that you are not just yourself, then you will never realize what it means to be a leader for your community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You will never realize what it means to teach people how to get out of the conditions that we in. You feel me? You have to be a leader to get people up out of the conditions that we in. You know what I'm saying? You'll never be a leader thinking of self all the time.
Right.
You feel me? Just because you've been blessed with a good slavery, just because you've been blessed to buy a Camaro off the lot because your credit happens to be good because your mama didn't use your credit for the lights when you were 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? That makes you your credit. It makes you better, brother. You're not better.
Right.
You feel me? Your people are still struggling. You still got people who mamas is using their names under the lights at 7 years old. They need help trying to get out of the situations that they in. And the only way to help them is to have a brother lead them out of darkness. And I'm not just
Right.
talking about taxes. I'm not just talking about light bills. I'm not just talking about credit. I'm talking about how you stand with the Most High.
Right.
You feel me? We need brothers that are leading brothers out of this condition that we in, leading brothers out of this drug abuse, out of this buying prostitutes because you can't find a woman that you want to keep. Now, brother, listen, we not out here promoting sin in I.S.U.P.K. In I.S.U.P.K, we're gonna lead our people out of darkness.
Damn right.
We're gonna be the light for the Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Lord, that's what Christ sent us out to be. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's what Paul, his whole mission was to try to get them Gentiles back right.
Right.
You feel me? Because them the ones that them are people. Them the scattered the lost the lost sheep. You feel me? Now in America today, it's a lot of lost sheep. You feel me? It's a lot of lost sheep. You feel me? And that's why in I.S.U.P.K we don't sit here and boast on the fact that we got a paycheck that was over the minimum wage of of a regular African American, Black, Hispanic, or Native American America. We don't rejoice and throw it and boast about winning that because that one little win does not make that one battle does not mean that we won the war.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The war is still going on to this day. You know what I'm saying? And we still warring against the oppressor. You feel me? And when I say war, I'm talking about us as a whole. That's that's that is a big problem with people that's not that in I mean in ISPK we understand that. So I understand that if anybody who's listening that is in the UPK or in the truth or in classes, y'all will understand what I'm saying. But the people who are not in classes, y'all may not understand the fact that how we don't put our personal gains as a we don't put that on the forefront of us being of us winning. That don't we don't consider that winning. You know what I'm saying? What we consider winning is is the brothers in Houston take over a whole sector of Houston.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers in Houston that are stationed in the south side, we take over the north side. That's winning. We gain the favor of our people on the north side who haven't heard our name. You know what I'm saying? That's winning. Until we do that, until we get the north side, the south side, the east side, and the west side under our control in the ISUPK and under righteous control, then we ain't won the battle. We ain't won yet in
Right.
Houston. That's the same spirit that everybody needs to have in their neighborhoods, in their cities, in their countries. Excuse me, in their states and their countries. You have to have that same spirit. We haven't won the war until we get all of our people to where we need to be to bring all our people to the Most High.
Right.
You understand me? And the ISUPK understands that. Now Christians don't understand that. That's why you hear them every Sunday at church giving praises and giving tithes to the line pastor that's gonna get them to work an extra hour that week so that they can bring that money to the church.
Right.
You understand me? That's not what we consider winning. What we consider winning is doing what Christ told us to do, doing what the Most High told us to do. That's a win.
Right.
And then as long as there's a breath in our body in the ISUPK, we will go out and show mercy to our people and bring them to the truth, despite all the sin that they and the wickedness that they're among and that they're getting into, because we love our people.
That's right.
You understand me? You got something?
Oh, not I said.
All right, keep on.
Kind. Verse 30. For it was little which thou had, which thou hadst before I came,
Mm-hmm.
and it is now increased unto a multitude.
Mm.
And the Lord has blessed thee since my coming. And now when shall I provide for mine own house also?
So he basically saying that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but for those who may not have the understanding, he's saying when I came, you ain't have too much, bro. You
Right.
ain't have a lot at all. But now you you got the bag now. You sitting on something now. You know what I'm saying? And that's because the Lord has blessed you since I've been here. You feel me? Just because I'm here, the Lord's blessing you. You feel what I'm saying? And now when I'm gonna get a chance to provide and bring these blessings to my own house.
Right.
When am I gonna get the chance to bless my own house as much as I'm blessing your house? That's what he's saying. Come on.
Kind. Verse 31. And he said, what shall I give thee? And Jacob said, thou shalt not give me anything. If thou wilt do this thing for me, I will again feed and keep thy flock.
So Jacob, like, listen, Laban, like, all right, so what I owe you, man? What I owe you? Jacob, like, man, look, listen, don't give me nothing, bro. Just give me my people, my family, so that I could provide for them as much as I've been providing for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been allowing you to eat off my back. Let me allow my own family to benefit from my work. You know what I'm saying? And my blessings. Keep going.
Kind. Verse 32. And I will pass through all thy flock today, removing from thence all that speckled and spotted, all the speckled and spotted cattle, and all the brown cattle among the sheep, and the spotted and speckled among the goats, and of such shall be my hire.
So he's saying, okay, since since I done all this for you, I'm gonna do you a favor. How about you give me all of the cattle and the goats and the sheep that are the less desired cattle goats. Let me get them up off you, because them ain't the ones that you prize the most anyway. Them the speckled, the spotted, them not the blemishless cattle and goats and sheep. Them the ones that you mess around and gonna throw away anyway. Let me get them up off your hands. You know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't raise them. Shit, I raised them all. You know what I'm saying? You might as well give me those. You know what I'm saying? If you go give me anything, give me the ones that you not finna prize anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's like a bro. That's like you know more so. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a whole thing of shoes. You like, man, say, man, I got all these shoes, man. Which ones you want, bro? Like, bro, you don't even wear them all black forces right there. You don't wear forces. All you wear is Jordans, bro. Let me get them forces up off you. You know what I'm saying? Cause all you wear is Jordans anyway. You like to be Jordan down. Let me get them forces about you, cause you don't wear them anyway. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with them forces. You feel me? I'm the brother that been cleaning your shoes. I clean your shoes. I make sure that when you step out, your shoes be icy. You feel me? Let me get it, or not necessarily the ones you don't want, because I mean, shoot, this is LeBron. He mess around and want all of them, because he didn't want. He didn't want. You feel me? He want them all. He like, let me get the ones you don't use. Them not the one. Them not the ones you don't feel the most about. You feel me? You got something?
And I may be going too deep, but if I may,
Mm-hmm.
when you read this scripture and you think about the I.S.U.P.K,
Mm-hmm.
give us them ones, them speckle, them ones that the rest of the world don't want.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Christ want. Christ want them ones that's downtrodden, them ones that the rest of the world don't want.
Right.
So I mean, when you listening to these scriptures, don't just look at them on the forefront. Take the Christianity off this Bible and understand that what's being talked about at the beginning is the same thing being talked about throughout. So keep these scriptures, you know what I'm saying, on the forefront of your mind while you sitting here listening and getting this breakdown from this powerful priest right here. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. Nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? What the brother brought up was heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the I.S.U.P.K. Just like how Christ said, you know what I'm saying? It's easy for a rich man to go through the eye of a needle. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't out here looking for entertainers. We not looking for the Brandon what's it called, what that brother name?
Brandon P. Jennings, whatever his name.
Brandon, the
The
brother,
actor dude,
the
right?
actor from Lottery Ticket, so-called Israelite now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't looking for them. We ain't looking for the Nick Cannons with the mama's with the beauty supply bonnet on his head. We ain't looking for them. We ain't looking for the people that's the richest. We looking for the schools out here. We looking for the niggas in the hood that's in the hood that's the spotted, the ones that don't nobody else want, the ones that everybody turn their back on. You know what I'm saying? Because them the ones we gonna make warriors out of.
Right.
Them the ones that we're going to feed our family. And when I say feed our family, metaphorically, what I'm talking about is feeding the nation.
Right.
The nation is going to be able to grow off of the backs of the spotted and the blemish. Uh, uh, and I say blemish, you know what I'm saying, lightly, you know what I'm saying, but based off the scripture. You know what I'm saying? The speckled, the spotted, you know what I'm saying? The ones that everybody else would think that these are not the perfect. These are not the best cattle. These are not the best goats. You know what I'm saying? These are not the best sheep. You feel me? But I.S.U.P.K look at them, we like, these are warriors. The, that brother right there, that that sheep right there, that cattle right there is going to be a worker. That one with the spots on it that you hate, the one that you don't think is worth nothing because you can't sell them for nothing. I see the potential in that cattle
Right.
that you can't see. What you got?
Second, sir.
Uh huh.
No scripture also say, you know what I'm saying? That wisdom lifted up the head of the man of low degree.
Right.
See, I just wanted to bring that one out.
I didn't mean to hit that, that deep set.
Nah, that's too wild. That's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I mean, just like the brother said, man, when we reading these scriptures, man, y'all got to try to understand how these scriptures would, like, in the Christian church. For one, y'all don't go. When I say y'all, I mean it lightly, because I'm not talking about the people that's in here. But in the Christian church, they don't go over scriptures and try to per se make all the scriptures come to life for them. They don't make it this book a living book, and except for when it comes to prosperity scriptures, they will make those alive. They will bring life into those scriptures because they need those scriptures to get that money flowing in their church and that Bentley, put gas in that Bentley, in the G5 that the pastor owns. You know what I'm saying? But in the I.S.U.P.K, we try to bring life to every scripture that you read to show you in earth that all these scriptures have pertinence. All these scriptures have importance to how we live today. All of them have use for what we do as in work in the as the in the work of the Lord as it speaks today. You know what I'm saying? And that's why anytime when you hear the generals teaching, and you always hear the generals like, these scriptures, we live these scriptures. That's because we do. That's because when he said that he wants the speckled and the spotted, that's because the UPK wants the speckled and the spotted. Everything we do, we try to follow scriptures when we do those things. You know what I'm saying? And you won't get that in the Christian church because they don't follow scriptures, because in the Christian church, they follow the pastor. They follow the spirit of prosperity, and everything in the Bible ain't prosperity. You know what I'm saying? There's some lessons in the Bible that don't have nothing to do with prosperity that you need to learn. You know what I'm saying? It's some laws and statutes and commandments in the Bible that don't have nothing to do with being prosperous, but it will make you prosper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It will lead you to blessings and success. You feel me? But you won't read you just because you don't see success and you don't see prosperity and you don't see money and you don't see all these key words in the Bible, don't mean that that's not what's going to build you up as a true follower of Christ and the Most High.
Right.
And that's why I will never recommend the Christian church to anybody that I love.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because recommending that is just recommending being lost. Recommending that you go deeper into the rabbit hole instead of coming to the light. You know what I'm saying? The church is a hearse. Goddamn right. The church is a hearse. You know what I'm saying? What we doing in the UPK is trying to make sure that hearse don't close up on you and get buried. You know what I'm saying? Right. We out here fighting the people that's trying to close the hearse on you. That's
Right.
trying to close, excuse me, that's trying to close the coffin on you, trying to close it, lock the coffin, and throw you 6 feet deep so that you can no longer be saved. Not only is we doing that, we got shovels out here. We digging the dirt up, trying to pick y'all bones out, and we gonna breathe life into these bones.
Right.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? We here to
Damn right.
raise the dead. You goddamn right. We are. Exactly. We are. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that's been dead for shit. I was dead. I was dead. I'm talking about.
And you ain't got to be dead in the body, you can be dead in mind.
Well,
That's what it's about.
well.
Dead in mind.
If I could, school. That's exactly what we saying. Cause you're not dead in the body. If you was, then you wouldn't be watching us right now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be dead. You know what I'm saying? Literally. But you dead. You definitely dead.
Dead head.
Mentally. Yeah, dead head. Right. School. Most High Christ for school, man. Give school a hand, man. The brother got mucho zeal. He's in Sabbath class with us today. He's usually at camp with us. He's got perfect attendance at camp. The brother has came to Sabbath service. We're not having camp today. The brother has came to Sabbath service to make up for that. Most High Christ for the brothers with spirits like that. Most High Christ for anybody who follows in line with not only the scriptures but the culture and the traditions of our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Which the I.S.U.P.K promotes
That's right.
fully and wholeheartedly. You understand me? I recommend no other place.
Right.
You got anything else? What we got?
30.
That was it.
33.
33 on.
Hey, if I could, Yeshaya, come holler at your boy real quick. That being said, Amanya.
Got one more. So.
Oh, you need one. You got one
Yeah,
more?
we had 33.
33. Hold up. All right, Yeshaya. Salaki. I didn't know we were there. Stand right there for me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to come up here with me. Yeah, I know. We're gonna give him Batza back there, man. We're gonna give him a couple of minutes on Shamar. You know what I'm saying? He need that practice.
Verse
33 real
Verse
quick.
33.
Mm-hmm.
So shall my righteousness
Mm-hmm.
answer for me in time to come,
Mm-hmm.
when it shall come for my hire before thy face, every one that is not speckled and spotted among the goats and brown among the sheep, that shall be counted stolen with me.
All right, so just so he basically saying, so just so you know, since I'm a righteous man, that when you see me with all the spotted ones, you won't think that I done took in some of your good ones. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna have you if you see me with any ones that's not spotted or brown, then you know I done came in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna see me with now because I'm a righteous man. Feel me? Just give me them. Give me these. You know what I'm saying? You got some?
And then also, this show you how to start dealing righteously with people with wisdom. So you got to watch this story because he's finna deal with his uncle very righteously, but with wisdom because the Lord is with him.
Right. And authority.
But that's all I have.
All right. With that, Majim, give me stand. Get this outstanding brother up here, man. Brother I love dearly. Like we came out the same womb. Most High Christ. It's good, brother. That's good. That's good. They heard it way in the back. No sweat. Go ahead.
Yeshaya Banya Hawada Banya Shala.
Yeshaya Banya Howard Banya Shala.
Yabasi Yashabakatam.
Yahaba Shemya Shabrakatam. Go down that way. Come up this way. You already know. You know I wasn't gonna let you not get up here, boy.
Yash. It's like it. La Yasha Allah.
All right. All right. Yeshabian. This means to sit. Big ups to my brother Mabatazar. Give my brother Mabatazar a hand, Officer Mabatazar, man. Young man L, they came from Port Arthur, you know what I'm saying? The brothers, all right, let me give y'all just to give y'all some context. The brothers came from Port Arthur all the way down I-10, you understand me? On their off day, they happen to, the brother works, the white, excuse me, the oppressor is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. They had this brother working slave hours all the time. Well, we never see this brother except for special events. You know what I'm saying? Me. Now it so happens to have the oppressor is giving himself a break, and he happens to be giving the oppressor happens to be giving, you know what I'm saying, other people breaks nowadays. I don't know what's going on, but lo and behold, the Lord was looking out for our brother and happened to have our brother come out here as well. You know what I'm saying? This brother came out here. Not only is he out here for the Sabbath service and everything that comes with the work of the Lord, but he's out here showing extreme brotherhood, helping brothers in every manner of help that they need out here in Houston, Texas. Man, give that brother Officer Mabatazar and young man L, who came in tow with the brother. You know what I'm saying, to make sure that the brother was Tawab on his trip. You know what I'm saying? Get them brothers a hand, man. For those who may or may not be from Texas, they may be watching, man. Port Arthur is a good 3 hours away. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit less. You know what I'm saying? But it's not down the street. You know what I'm saying? It is not down the street. And these brothers came out here and have been down here for the last 2-3 days to make sure that the work of the Lord and everything that involves the Lord and his righteous brotherhood, you know what I'm saying, which is the I.S.U.P.K. Anything that is needed is done. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to that brother. You know what I'm saying? That being said, we'll continue. Genesis 30 and 34. That's where we're gonna start.
The book of Genesis, chapter 30, verse 34, the Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
Wayamar,
Mm-hmm.
Laban,
Mm-hmm.
Hanya,
Hana.
Hana,
Mm-hmm.
La'a,
Lawa.
Lawa, Ya,
Yahai.
Yai,
Yahai.
Yahai, Kad, Kad Barak,
Kadabarka.
Kadabarka. Verse 35, Wayashar,
Mm-hmm.
Wayawam,
Mm-hmm.
Ha,
Hahawa.
Ha Hawa, Ata,
Mm-hmm.
Hataya,
Hata.
Hata, Yasham,
Hata Yashiam.
Hata Yasham, Ha Aquadim,
Haaquadim.
Ha Aquadium,
Mm-hmm.
Wahata, Wahata, Dalayam,
Wahatala ayam.
Wahata,
Wahatala ayam.
Wahata, Laayam, Wata, Kaal,
Call.
Call,
Haizium.
Haizium, Hanaqua, Hanaqui,
Hanaquadath. Hanaquadathi. Hanaquadawathi.
Hanaquadawatya,
Excuse me. Hanaquadawath.
Hanaquadawat,
Mm-hmm.
Wahata,
Mm-mm.
Wahat, Wahata,
La'at. Wahatala'at.
Wahatalaat,
Call.
Call, Ashar, Ashar,
Mhm.
Laban, Ban, Bawa,
Mm-hmm.
Wakal, Wakal,
No. No, next word. Call was too far.
okay. Hamwa, Hamwam,
Mm-hmm.
Baka, Sa, Bayam,
Bakashabium.
Bakashayim, Wayatan,
Mhm.
Bayad,
Mhm.
Banao,
Banyua.
Banyua,
Mhm.
verse 36, Wayasham, Darak, Salah, Salau,
Shalashta.
Shalashia,
Shalashta.
Shalat, Salashta, Yemayim, Ban, Banyao,
Banyua.
Banyua,
What's your Bayanwa?
Banyanwa, Aban,
Wabayan.
Wabayan, Yaikub, Wayakwab, Ra, Ra'ah,
Ra'ai.
Ra'ai, Ada,
Taza'an.
Ta-
Taza'an.
Taza'an, Laban, Han, Hanau, Hanawa, the Rat,
Hanawwa. Hanawath. Hana. Wa.
Hanawatra,
Hanawatara.
Hanawa, the Ra,
The Wrath.
Hanawa, the Rat.
Mhm.
Verse 37. Why you quack,
Mhm.
la, Lawa,
Mhm.
Yaikub,
Mhm.
Maqual,
Mhm.
Laban,
Labana,
Labana, La'a,
Lach,
Laha,
Lacha,
Lakha,
mhm,
Walaz,
Walawaz,
Wa La, Walaz,
Walawaz,
Wa La Wa'az,
Wala, Walawaz,
Wa Lawaz, Wa 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 Mom,
Wa'ira, Mawan,
Wa Ira, Mawan, Wa
Wayapatazal,
Wa Yapatazal, Ba Bahan, Pasa
Patazalwa,
Patazal, Laban,
Labanwa,
Labanwat, Mawasab,
Makasha,
Mahashab,
Makasha,
Maka-
Makasha,
Makashab, Halaban,
mhm,
Ashar,
mhm,
all
mhm,
Hamakwa Lawat,
Hamaqual, Hamaquawa,
Hamakwawat. Verse 38. Waya Waya Tazak, Atha, Hamakwal Lawat, Ashar,
Patazal,
Patazal, Baraha, Baraha, Dayum,
Warahat,
Barahat, Barahatium,
Bashaqua, Bashaqua,
Bashaquaitwa,
no,
Hamayim, Ashar, Tabana,
Da,
Tabana,
Daba'an,
Taba'ain,
Hataza'an,
Hataza'ain, La
Asha,
Shawat,
Lasha, the Wath, yeah, Lasha the Wath,
Lasha
Lasha the Wath,
Lasha
Lasha the Wath,
Lasha Tawa, Lanauka, Lanaika,
Lanak,
Lanaka, Hassan,
Hataza'an,
Hatazan, like Waya Hamana,
Ayach, Mana,
Wayak Dana,
Baba'an,
Babaan, Lash Lashatao,
Lasha the Wath,
Lashatawat.
got two more.
Verse 39. Waya Hama,
Why, Wayakama,
Waya Kama,
Wa, Wayakamawa,
Waya Kamawa, Taza Yan,
Hataza'an,
Atazayan,
Hataza'an,
Hatazayan,
An,
on
mhm,
all Hamaqual Lawat,
Hamako Wall,
Hamakwa all
excuse me, Hamaqualawath,
Hamakwa Lawat,
the
Hamakwa
Wath,
Wat,
yeah,
Wata Lana,
Wataladna,
Wataladna, Tazayan,
Hataza'an,
I Tazayan,
Hataza'an,
Hatazayan, Aquadium,
mhm,
Naquadium,
mhm,
Alta Laayim,
Watal Ayan,
Watar
Ayam.
Ayam.
Mhm.
Verse 40.
Last one.
Wahak Ka
Wahakashabya.
Wahak Kashabya
Mhm.
Ha
Waparyad.
Haparyad
Yahaparyad.
Yaakov Watan Wayatan Pan Pana
Panya.
Panya Ta Hatazan
Mhm.
all Aquad
Mhm.
Wakal
Mhm.
Wakal
Kawam.
oh Kawam
Mhm.
but Tazaan
Mhm.
Laban Waya Wayashat
Mhm.
La Lawa
Mhm.
Adaram
Idarium.
Adarium Labad
Labadwa.
Labadwa Wa'al
Wala'a.
Wala'a Shatham
Isle.
Al
Tazan.
Tazaan Laban.
All right, English. Let's get it. 34.
Book of, Book of Genesis, chapter 30, verse 34, in English. And Laban said, Behold, I would it might be according to thy word. Verse 35.
So LeBron saying basically, I believe you. I I'll take your word for it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. Verse 35. And he removed that day the he goats that were restraight,
Ring straight.
ring straked, and spotted, and all that she goats that were speckled and spotted, and every one that had some white in it, and all the brown among the sheep, and gave them into the hand of his sons.
So he took all the ones basically that Jacob said that he wanted. He gathered them all up and gave them to his sons. Keep on.
Come. Verse 36. And he set 3 days' journey betwixt himself and Jacob fed the rest of Laban's flock.
So not only did he set him up to where he can get up out of there, you know what I'm saying? He set it all up in them days. But Jacob also made sure that his flock would be toward before he left. You know, his flock would be good before he left. You know what I'm saying? Which is good business practices. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with your brother, you know what I'm saying? This is just something that we just look like. I mean, again, we said it a couple of times in this Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? But everything in the scripture we try to mimic these same action, these same spirit of these people when we deal with each other in the UPK. You know what I'm saying? So in this instance, when he dealt with his uncle, even though he, you know what I'm saying, his uncle, people may say, you know what I'm saying, his uncle kind of got over on him, and you know what I'm saying, people come up with all these thought processes, but whatever the case may be, he dealt with his uncle righteously, did what he had to do, and then he left on a good standard. You know what I'm saying? And this is the kind of work ethic that in the UPK that we build in our men. You know what I'm saying? Not only do you do a good job while you're doing the work, but you leave on a good note. You know what I'm saying? And if we all dealt with each other that way, then there wouldn't be much bad blood out here in the streets today against each other. You know what I'm saying? Considering that, just kind of how like, you know what I'm saying, we support black business, man. Go out here and, you know what I'm saying, support this black people. And then you got the people that go out there to support and they come back with, well, dang, I went out there to support, but they treated me like trash while I was there. You know what I'm saying? Or they didn't do this or they didn't do that. Or even the fact that you doing all this complaining when you wouldn't do no complaining with you go to the person's establishment. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to deal with each other more righteously to the point where even if you do have some things that you would think that be constructive criticism towards the brother, that you will still be able to leave that brother with something that will be able to allow that brother to feel that you left in a righteous note. You know what I'm saying? In a a more common sense of a hyper a metaphor based on that would be, you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I went to the turkey leg cut. It's a black owned business, you know what I'm saying? It was a long line, you know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed myself. And so I left the tip. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that it's a sister or brother in there that's working for tips and they need something to feed their family with. You
Damn
feel
right.
me? And not only is my money that I'm buying this food to this, you would consider it higher price than the white man's food, but it's for my people, and I'm gonna pay for everything. I'm not gonna complain about how much it costs because I know why it costs, how much it costs, because we're trying to feed the community, and these black people are getting the the ass end of the stick on in every other nation out here, being hired by every other nation out here in the world today. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why they charge what they charge. And not only that, but I understand that I'm gonna tip these people because these brothers out here are working their darnest to try to make sure that they get some food to put on their families' tables because they're not getting the money that comes off of the turkey leg. They getting the tips. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give them a tip. And I'll make
Right.
sure that when I come in here with my fringes and my headband on, and I not only represent the school, you know what I'm saying, in a righteous manner, in the Lord in a righteous manner, but I leave in a sense that they will understand that these brothers right here are some righteous brothers. So that anytime I ever gotta come back, then they understand that these brothers right here, we're gonna show them some love. Because last time they came in, not only did they show us love by not causing commotion, even though they look like a goddamn biker gang. You know what I'm saying? They did show commotion. They didn't show any kind of issues. They not only showed us love as a black community, but they even blessed us with tips. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how could anybody not? We the perfect customers, the perfect people to work for, the perfect people to have work for you. You know what I'm saying? Because of the attitude that we have towards our work and towards our people. You understand me? That's what we should have, that attitude, that same attitude, going and coming. You feel me? No matter where we at. When we got our fringes on and we got our fringes off. When we got our dawadas hanging around our neck and when we don't got our dawadas hanging around our neck. The whole point of that is not being a hypocrite. Being exactly what we say we are.
It took me an hour and a half to get in that one day.
Yeah.
Whoa, but it was good turkey.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he going off the hype, the metaphor, you know what I'm saying, of the turkey leg. Hey, there's some good food in there, but the point I'm trying to make it and make clear and drive home is the fact that as a representative of the Lord in the I.S.U.P.K, everywhere we go, we need to make sure that we're representing the Lord.
That's right.
Everywhere we go. No matter where we at, no matter if we got on our slave uniform, or no matter if we got on a white t-shirt, no matter if we got on our fringes or we got on basketball shorts, no matter if we got on our boots or we jade up, or we got on our poo putts. You know what I'm saying? We just
Right.
got finished doing some work. No matter what it is, we need to make sure we are representative of the Lord. Why? Because if we are representative of the Lord, guess what? Somebody is watching us always. Always. Somebody is watching us and they're going to see that this brother right here is a good brother. Something about that brother. That's what they usually say. Something about you. I don't know what it is. It's something about I noticed it when you walked in. It's something about you. I need to ask you your name. You know what I'm saying? I need to figure out something. What are you about? Why are you wearing that headband? Why do you have those fringes on? Why are you acting so good to me as a black person when we're supposed to hate each other? And when they teach us to hate each other, why are you not hating me right now? Because I brought you, I didn't, I brought your food out. It was a little bit cold. Why don't you hate me right now? Why are you still tipping me? You know what I'm saying? Why do you? I brought you your soda water. It didn't have ice in it. Why are you still showing me love? You know what I'm saying? I made a mistake. Why do you still love me after the mistakes I made? Because Christ did,
Right.
and because we are representatives of Christ at all times. You understand me? That's I.S.U.P.K. You should have that attitude going and coming. You understand me? And that's something I need to teach to some of you guys, but some of you guys I do need to teach it to. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to understand this. Yeah. You have no choice when you get a Hebrew name, you have no choice
Right.
but to have an impact on everybody you meet. You have no choice. Every day you need to think about that. Every time you see a new person and an old person, you need to make sure that they leave this conversation understanding that they're speaking to a priest and prophet.
That's right.
And the Lord is with you. And when they're around you, they will experience what the Lord wants to be experienced in the earth. You need to going and coming. And that's what Jacob allowed. What that's what Laban left, or excuse me, that's what Jacob was leaving Laban with. That he was a righteous man going and coming.
Right.
When he came in, you knew I was righteous when I came here because you knew my mother.
Right.
And when I'm leaving here, you know I'm righteous because you know work I've done and what I've brought to you and how I'm leaving you and how the Lord is with me because everything I've done since I've been here, the Lord has been with you
That's right.
because I've been with you. You understand me? Y'all remember that. Y'all remember every day. No matter who you with, you might be with your kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? You might be with Pookie and them down the street. You know what I'm saying? You might be sliding through the hood one time and you see Pookie and them. That don't mean you don't talk to Pookie and them. Yeah, holler at Pookie and them. Let them show them through action, through your example. Show them that you are different. Show them that Christ is with you. Show them that the Lord is with you. You can't just show them just by sending them YouTube links all the time. You can't just show them by telling them to come to camp spot all the time. Sometimes you got to show them on the street corner. Sometimes you got to be around them when at their worst and show them what it means to be the best person, to be a person, to be a true follower of Christ. Sometimes you gotta get you. Sometimes you gotta be like Christ and get down with the publicans a little bit to show them that you are Christ and what you came for. You understand me? In the UPK, if you want to be a person that shows person and you become that light for the Negroes in the ghettos and the barrios, then you need to come into school. You need to get in class. You need to check in. And you need to get you a Hebrew name. And you need to learn your Hebrew. And you need to learn the nations. And you need to learn the tribes. And you need to learn and learn and learn and learn and learn until you got 72 goddamn post-it note pads tied up with a rubber band, carrying them around like they're a newborn baby, and that the water doesn't hit them.
Damn right.
And you cherish it like it's your own. You understand me? That's the only way you're gonna be able to be a true follower of Christ is you do it through your actions.
That's right.
You understand me? We got some more.
Yeah,
I know we
yeah.
got some more.
Verse
Keep going,
37.
keep going. I go for days for that, but keep on.
Verse 37. And Jacob took him rods of green poplar, and of the hazel and chestnut tree, and piled white strakes in them, and made the white appear which was in the rods. Verse 38. And he set the rods which he had piled before the flock in the gutters, in the waterings through the flock, through when the flocks came to drink, and that they should conceive when they came to drink. Verse 39. And the flocks conceived before the rods, and brought forth cattle ring straight, speckled and spotted. Verse 40.
If I could. So this brother really just like the Lord read him like most definitely 100%. You know what I'm saying? He didn't find a way to bring forth more cattle with spots. You know what I'm saying? He did doubled up on the game, like you know what I'm saying. It's like I know y'all ain't been out the world long that long, You know what I'm saying? Tax season come around, he be like, hey, let me get that. I'm a double that for you. You know what I'm saying? This brother Jacob is really, he's actually doubling your tax money. He say, let me flip that. Let me flip that. He's actually flipping it. But he ain't flipping it for you, Salaki. He flipping it to where he can, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. You feel me? In ways where you didn't even know that it could be flipped. You know what I'm saying? And he flipping the scraps and turning them scraps into the bag. You see me? Keep going. You got one more.
Come,
We're gonna
come.
end it there.
And Jacob did separate the lambs and set the faces of the flock toward the ring straight, and all the brown in the flock of Laban. And he put his own flocks by themselves, and put them not unto Laban's cattle.
So he got all his he he got all these cattle and goats and sheep, all these ones that was not were not the ones that Laban would have favored. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just imagine cattle, sheep, and goats was like money back then. You feel me? Like all these, like it's kind of like if you're a car salesman, you got these cars. You at an auction, you getting these cars. You not you don't. I mean, these cars equal money to you. So you get you a goddamn you mess around and run across a old school '79. You know what I'm saying? Cadillac DeVille. You know what I'm saying? That you know it got it got a few problems, you know what I'm saying? But shoot, this it's a winner, you know, it's money, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna say this. LeBron is a car. Let's liken LeBron to a car salesman. He's getting all these cars, you feel me? But he keeping the Lexus, he keeping the BMWs, he keeping the Benzes, he's keeping the Roses, he's keeping the Bentleys, you know what I'm saying? And Jacob is the caretaker. He's the man. He manages all the cars. He manages the maintenance of all the cars. What he's doing, he's taking the Buicks, he's taking the Crown Vics, the LeSabres. He's taking the DeVilles. No, not the DeVilles, them Cadillacs. He taking the what else? What else, y'all? He taking the Grand Prix. He's taking the Monte Carlos. He's taking the Impalas. You know what I'm saying? He taking all of them. Cause you know why he taking them? Cause he gonna put rims on them. He gonna put swingers on them, and them gonna sell in the street. He took them to his own shop and put swingers on them, and now they worth something. The spotted ones, the LeSabres. You know what I'm saying? The ones you wouldn't even look at. You know what I'm saying? When they stock, you wouldn't even look at them when they stock. But when you put a little care behind them, you know what I'm saying? When you get somebody who care about them, because they his. You know what I'm saying? You could bring life into them. You put a little candy paint on them. Candy paint that LeSabre and put some neon in the back and some bang some bang, some amps and some 15s, some 12s maybe. You know what I'm saying? Not 415s, but 612s. You feel what I'm saying? You know the difference. It's a difference between them 415s versus 612s. Don't let them put 18s in it. Shake the block, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, lift the signs up out the street, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Versus some stock Bentleys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might mean something to the devil. Them LeSabres mean something to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They mean something more to the barrio. Even the barrio want them. You know what I'm saying? And the barrio even see the importance of those. You know what I'm saying? They're like, good night. That BMW look nice, but what about that little saber right there with the candy red on it and the elbows on it? 84 spokes poking. What they call them? What they call them? What they call them? Gorilla pokes. What they call a gorilla? gorilla, what they call him on? They tell him Yeshaya, no, Yeshaya up here quiet. He know he from the hood.
Giraffe necks.
Giraffe necks. Good night. Good night. Motherfucker poking out so hard, goddamn, you got to be in line with you got to be in the middle of the lane. Because if you're not, then you're going to either harm your rims or harm the next car next to you. You understand me? That's what Jacob was doing to the Spotted. That's what he was doing. You feel me? He took them LeSables, he took them Grand Prix, he took them Impala SS. You know what I'm saying? The Chevys, you go to a Cadillac dealer, they ain't worried about no Chevys at a Cadillac dealer, at a BMW dealer, they ain't worried about no Chevys. Yeah, right. But when you trade it, even when you trade it in, they ain't worried about them. They trying to sell at 350. They trying to sell at what they call it, the 700 series. They trying to sell 745. They trying to sell that. They ain't getting. I don't give a damn about that goddamn little Saber in the back, that Impala SS that we got on trade in. They might give it away for pennies on a dollar if they could, just to get it off the lot, taking up space. But Jacob, a real nigga, he know how to make it do what it do. You know how to put candy paint on that spot. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Most High Christ, y'all understand? With that, man, we could talk all day about cars. Amayim, which means to stand. We're gonna start back up on Genesis 30 and 41 next week. You know what I'm saying? We almost wrapped up that chapter, but we're gonna stop at 40 just so it's memorable. Mark it for me. Pen, you got a pen? Anybody? No sweat. We'll mark it. Yeah. Just what is it with a little piece of ash? Yeah. 41. Pen. He got pen. That pen right there. Oh, goddamn, man. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. Wiped it out. Right. There we go. All right, Most High Christ. You too well. With that, yeah, go ahead, grab your tour. Let me get a horn blast real quick. Everybody give a hand to Yeshaya, man. I mean Uriah, Salakia. Uriah, who has been holding it down for my second. God dang, the Lord has shown himself with this brother Uriah. Good night, man. That's the Lord. That ain't nobody but. All right, with that, we're gonna go over the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and the English.
Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Natalanawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalakanawa. Kawawaknawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawafinawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'anawa. Banasai 1. Abal. Hawashinawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wahatapara. I will love you. Aman in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we give our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. With that, Saw, let's face forward. We're going to salute the Torah. Good in ranking order. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabarakia. 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 Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh Shah,
Yahweh Shah,
Barak,
Barak,
Yah.
Yah.
Most High Christ. All right. All right. We're gonna do our courtesy salutes. Just to let y'all know, man, the Passover is coming soon. We're gonna be in New York, White Plains. What's the you got an address? I don't got them on deck. When y'all got an address? Let's get that out there. Dates and addresses real quick. So lock it.
We got to pay our own way there.
Yes, you do. Most High Christ, you got to. Got to pay your way, but you know what I'm saying? Huh? The Passover spot? It definitely is. No sweat. Don't worry about it. We're gonna figure it out. What's the spot? I know you got it. Good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know it's on there. Where is that? So like it. We just want to make sure that we get this Passover venue on here right now. All right.
And Westchester County Center,
Right. There we go.
198 Central Avenue, White Plains, New York,
Mhm.
zip code 10606.
Date.
The date is Thursday, April 9th, 2020 at sundown.
Right. So just so y'all know, as Houston will be at the Passover. You know what I'm saying? The Passover fee is $100 per head for anybody over the age of 17. If you trying to get to Passover, let's start getting y'all money together. It's in April 9th. So you got time. Start putting your pennies together. Get you a flight down there. You know what I'm saying? We got a hotel room. We got even got the group codes and all that to where you can, you know what I'm saying, get in there where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? We Negroes, so if you ain't coming with a family, we'll figure out a way to put you in a room. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know what I'm saying, everybody we got to put our pennies together because as y'all understand how it works. You know what I'm saying? As niggas, you know what I'm saying? We
got to pull together.
Got to pull together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody put in the get that bottle of Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Like in the world, how everybody put in to get that sack of marijuana. You know what I'm saying? We gonna all put in together to do something righteous, which is put in together so that we can get rooms, board, and flights to get to the Passover, the Lord's Passover. You know what I'm saying? The 51st annual Lord's Passover, hosted by the I.S.U.P.K and Commander YAHANNA. That being said, we're gonna do our courtesy salute out. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Shabarakatah, Yazamata, Sar, face the sisters, men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh Shemalatah Ba Shem Yahushua, Yazamata, dismiss. Oh, shut it down. Shut all this shit.